This episode of the show is brought to you by HostGator. No matter what your business is, you need a website, and HostGator's easy-to-use drag-and-drop interface makes it easy to set up your website in just a few minutes. Plus, my listeners get hosting for as low as $3.95 per month, plus you get an additional 20% off just by going to juniormoneymakers.com/hosting. Welcome back to the Junior Moneymakers podcast, everyone. This is the show that's all about helping you teach your kids how to become young entrepreneurs. Well, it's Friday, and that means it's time to recap everything that happened this week. So after this recap, I would really love to hear some of your feedback. Are you working on your new business idea? Are you following along with the Starting a Business series? Email me at mark@juniormoneymakers.com and let me know. So let's talk about what happened on the show this week. First off, there were no listener questions, which was kind of sad for me. Listener questions really are my number one priority, and I'd love to answer any questions that your family has. So just go to juniormoneymakers.com/ask and let me know if there's anything you'd like me to do an episode of the show on. Today, we're going to be covering episodes 43 and 44. I'm going to give you a brief recap of what we talked about so that as you head into the weekend, you know what you need to download and what you should listen to when you're on the road. So let's get started. Episode 43, Let's Talk About Dog Boarding, was a revisit of the idea of being a dog walker or a dog boarder. The number one question that I get asked is, how do I get started? And believe it or not, a lot of kids out there try to get their start by walking dogs or boarding dogs, which I think is totally awesome. If you're gonna have a business, you could do a lot worse than walking dogs, that's for sure. So this morning, if you can believe this, I got an email from one of our listeners, Lily, who was asking just this question. How do I get started with my dog boarding and dog walking business? I had already recorded episode 43 before I ever got that email from Lily, so that was really cool. On that episode, I talk about a service called Rover. Rover is just like Uber, Lyft, or Airbnb, but it's for dogs. It connects dog owners with dog service providers, and it allows you to get paid for taking care of other people's pets. On episode 43, I taught you all about how to set up a profile, how to get yourself good reviews, and how to get repeat customers. Also, if you go to juniormoneymakers.com/rover before you sign up, I'll check out your profile and I'll give you free feedback before you go live. So just send me a receipt showing that you signed up through my link and I'll get you taken care of. All right, episode 44 was the second episode in the Starting Your Business series. On that episode, I laid out the basics of starting your business plan. Because we're going to be small businesses and we're never taking out a loan or going in debt, a one-page business plan is going to be plenty for you. So if you go to juniormoneymakers.com/plan, you could download the template that I made for you, and current mail list subscribers should have gotten an email with the business plan in it. This episode is a must-listen to episode for sure. If you're not following along with the Starting Your Business series, you really need to. This series is going to help you get your business up and running in the shortest possible amount of time. So I really encourage you to send me emails with your ideas and let me give you some feedback as you go through the process. Okay, so that's everything that was covered on the show this week. I have a lot of exciting announcements and emails that are going to be going out soon. I'm still putting the final touches on the Junior Moneymakers Academy. I've had to learn a lot about the technical side of hosting a class and a webinar online, so it's taking a little longer than I anticipated. But that's all right. You're still going to get your business up and going by this summer if you go through the program. Another big announcement that's coming up is that I have a new member of the team, and I'm really super stoked to do a special episode where I'm going to introduce you to the newest member of the Junior Moneymakers squad. So your action item for today is to go to juniormoneymakers.com/ask and leave me your listener questions so I can answer them on the show next week. Like I said in the beginning, your questions are my number one priority, and I want to devote 2 days a week just to answering those and bringing you tips from entrepreneurs that are experts in their field. So I can't wait to hear what you have to say. I'm going to keep working on content this weekend, but until Monday, I need you to dream big and change the world. Hey parents, I'm about to tell you how to get free advertising for your kids' business on the podcast. If your kids are going to have a business, they're going to need a website, and HostGator makes it super simple for you to set one up without any expertise or experience. They have a very simple drag and drop interface and true one-click installs that make it easier than ever for you to create the site you want. On top of that, you can get web hosting for as little as $2.78 a month, Plus, you get an additional 20% off just by using my affiliate link at juniormoneymakers.com/hosting. Oh, and that free advertising I mentioned, just email me a copy of your receipt after using my affiliate link, and I'll work with you to create a custom ad for your kid's business whenever you're ready. Just go to juniormoneymakers.com/hosting and sign up today. All right, this is a special tip. Never trust an acupuncturist. They stab you in the back.